Hey everyone. Hello, good morning. Okay, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Yay, get the stuff, get your blocks, get a resistance bands, be close to a wall. Nice. Whenever you're ready, feel free to start. Step with your head, look up, look down. Let's go. Let's do it. Nice. You're gonna drop your head side by side, stretch your traps and the side of your neck. Drop to one way, drop to one side, and drop to the other side. Nice. Then gently start to circle your neck to the right. Big circle up and down. Relax your shoulders down. Nice. And reverse to the other way. Nice. And last one, make sure you're not dizzy when you stop. From here, you're going to start circling your shoulders back. Big circles up and down. Nice. Add your arms, keep going, straight your elbows. And at the bottom, reverse to the other way. Nice. Then just your shoulders forward. Last one. Cool. Bring your hands together. Start to circle your wrists one way. Nice. Circle to the other way. Then give it a like step of this. Nice. From here, you're gonna you change your chest. You're gonna roll all the way down, all the way down. Bend your knees. When you find the bottom, move to the camera and extend all the way up like a wave. So you're rolling all the way down and extending all the way up. Think about a wave. All the way down, rounding, extend up. Round down, extend up. Nice. One more. Awesome. Great. Stay up. Bring your hands on your thighs and side bends to one way and to the other way. Awesome. If you want to bring your arm overhead, feel free to do that. Good. One more each way. Awesome. Make sure you're even when you stop. Slide your feet apart. Find the bottom of your squat. Put your hands over your knees. Stay there. Nice. You're going to drop your hips down. Nice. In that position, look over one shoulder, twist 3 times each way in your own pace. Bringing one of your shoulders to the center, looking over the other one. Nice. Awesome. Then from here, start to straighten your legs, point your toes forward and forward fold all the way down. Relax your neck, relax your arms. Nice. In that position, figure eight your hips, bend one knee, straight the other ones, bringing your hips side by side. Okay. Then stop in the center. Great. Right hand on the floor, left hand up, twist, look to the ceiling. And change. And one more each way. Last one. Good. Relax one more time over your legs. Grab your elbows and swing side by side, letting the gravity pull you down. Great. From here, relax your arms one more time. Bring your hands over your knees. Look to the camera. Stay at stay with your chest parallel to the floor. 5 cat and cows from there. From your lower back. So you tuck and tilt 5 times. Try to keep your knees straight. Nice. Good. Fifth one, stay with your hips tilted. Look forward, squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads. And slowly round all the way down one more time. Bend your knees and roll one vertebra at a time all the way up. Great. Nice. From here, you're going to find your arms in the letter T. Keep your shoulders down. You're going to keep the palms of your hands forward and you're going to pulse forward. Small range of motion. Nice. Good. Palms of your hands up. Pulse up. Nice. Palms of your hands back. Pulse back. And palms of your hands down. Pulse down. Awesome. Then you're going to stop here. You're going to start to bring your arms overhead. Big push. Then slowly drop. Internal rotate both of your shoulders. Bend your elbows. Try to bring both of your hands together. Straight and bring it up again. 5 reps. Straighting the arm up. Big push in your shoulders. Then bringing it down. Rotating your shoulders and bend your elbows. Nice. Awesome. When you're done, slowly bring your hands down. You can give it a wiggle. Cool. Knees on the floor. Find a puppy pose. Stretch your shoulders. Nice. Nice. In that position again, cat and cow, but now from your upper back, rounding, breathing out and trying to extend, push your chest towards the floor. Skip your puppy pose now. Just cat and cows from there, from your puppy pose. Puppy pose. Yes, there it is. Nice. Next time you extend down, stay. Push your chest towards the floor. Try to find a good stretch there. Nice. Then bring it up. Find a tabletop. Start to walk your hands around, putting some weight on your wrists and your hands. Nice. Stay with the fingers pointing to your rock forward and back gently. Lock your elbows. Nice. Good. Then slowly bring it back. Backs of your hands on the floor all the way. Nice. Then squeeze your fingers together, keeping your elbows locked also. Nice. If you want to try any direction specifically, feel free to try. Otherwise, just keep the one that feels good. Oh, tabletop again. Round your back. Angry cat. Push your shoulders forward 5 times. You're going to bring your shoulders forward. You're going to grip with your fingers and try to bring the shoulders back to the same position you were. So 5 times. Bring it forward and grip, bring it back. The 5th one, stay forward. For 10 times, you're going to take the palms of your hands off the floor and bring it back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Get out of there. Give it a wiggle again. Like shake your hands. Nice. You're going to come back to it though, and you're going to find a plank position. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs. We're gonna do 10 reps, really slow, elbows locked. You're gonna round your back as much as you can and sink your back as much as you can. Yeah, elbows stay straight. Let's go. For 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up, round your back, stay, hold for 5, 4 more. 3, tuck your pelvis, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your knees down. Nice. One more time. You can give it a shake. Good. Awesome. Small V position. Let's do the pancake stretch. Good mornings. If you want blocks, get blocks. Nice. From here, legs really locked, knees locked. Straight your legs. Tilt your pelvis. Squeeze your butt. Let's go. 4, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down. 5, 4, 3. Tilt your pelvis more. 2. And touch the floor. Round stretch. Nice. Awesome. Bring it up. Bend your knees. Drop side by side. We're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna do some more straddles today because it's been a while we don't do it. We're gonna do in the middle of the class also, but let's do just right now, just to warm up that already. 1 minute straddle in the middle split. Just 1 minute. Then in the middle of the class, we're gonna do 2 minutes. Yeah, so you can put your butt on a wall, feet on a wall. Just stay there. We're gonna hold for 1 minute and then we start after that. Just hold. And let the gravity pull you down. Nice. Thirty more seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bend your legs. Get out of there. Cool. Nice. So we're gonna start with the kicks on the wall. Yeah. It's gonna be like entrances, but on the wall. And what I wanted to do is, we did that before. We're gonna kick the leg, bring the other leg up. You're gonna find your handstand. You're gonna do like a big push on your shoulders. If you grip with your fingers, you might be able to flow off the wall. And then you're gonna bring your leg down, and right away you're gonna kick back up. So it's an entrance, but with the wall behind you. Does it make sense? So you kick, bring it up, push your shoulders, grip with your fingers, see if you can fall off. Even if you can't, is okay. Bring the other leg down and right away kick back up again. Yeah, we're gonna do 10 reps each leg. Okay? Nice. Let's go. Start. This one we're gonna have the wall because this one I wanted to warm up your shoulders. The wall is gonna be there. So if you bring it out, if you're able to flow off, try to like for a second maybe hold before you come back down. Nice. Let's go. Big push, grip with your fingers, tuck your pelvis, flow off, bring it back down. Nice. Cool. Do one set of 5 reps each leg. The second set, I'm gonna make it a little bit harder. And do both legs. Don't forget. Nice. Good. Make sure you even both sides when you stop. Nice. Puffy cat. Good. If you start to get tired, rest. We're gonna do a second set. Nice. Cool. So the second set, everyone is gonna start with your hands on the floor. So I don't want you to start up and go down. I want the strength come from the kick, but also from the shoulder movement, forward and back. Yeah. And I want you to try to do the up. The up you can use like momentum. The down I want you to try to go slower. And I want you to focus on this action of your shoulders. So when you kick up, your shoulders are gonna be a little bit forward. You're gonna kick. You're gonna try to think about this movement, opening your shoulders, pushing the floor. Same idea. You're gonna grip with your fingers. See if you can flow off. If that happens, you're holding for 2 or 3 seconds and doing the negative flow. Otherwise, you're gonna same thing. Push the shoulders. Try to flow off. If it doesn't happen, still not a big problem. You keep one leg on a wall, and the other one is gonna slowly bring it towards the floor. Does it make sense? So you're doing the negative, or flowing off in your handstand, or with one of your foot on a wall. But the negative, it's the same idea. You have the shoulders open, you slowly close your shoulders back. And then when you kick up, it's the opposite. You have your shoulder closed, and then you're gonna try to open the shoulders. Yeah? Nick, you start with the hands on the floor. Everyone starts with the hands on the floor. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging than from standing up. Let's go. Really controlled, second leg up. 1 and 2. Nice. Nice. Good. Nikki, use your legs more. Don't bend your legs when you kick. Keep the legs straight and use the momentum of your legs to generate power. Does it make sense? It's going to be a little bit easier for your shoulders. If you bend your legs, you lose that help, and then it's heavier for your shoulders. Nice. Nice, Belinda. Cool. Hopefully, your shoulder is more warm now, and that was challenging enough. Yeah, great. So, I don't know if you guys remember last week when I told that Belinda gave me an idea. We're gonna try today, and you're not gonna freak out. It's gonna be great. There is a type of handstand that it's like a more intermediate handstands, but we can use the wall, so it's not a big deal. You guys are safe. For this type of handstand, the good thing about it, the thing that I like about it, It's because you're able to play a little bit with the opening shoulder more than this one we do looking to the floor. So we're gonna play a little bit with head in position. You're gonna look to the ceiling. And it's gonna be great. So to think about if you look into the ceiling, your shoulders, to compensate this, you have to do. I'm gonna demo this one, so don't worry about it. Just details. When you do this, you have more space to open your shoulder more. And for a we're just gonna do full. For a full position, the straight position, you're a little bit diagonally. So your feet is gonna be more far away from your shoulders. It's not like a full position. When you look to the floor, you have like a stack. So you have foot, hips, shoulders. For this one, you have foot, hips, shoulders. It's like a slightly diagonal position. Yeah. So you're gonna try to do it, and it doesn't matter if you flow off or not the wall. I just want you to see how it feels. For some people, it feels great because for people that have more closed shoulder, this position helps. And it's also like it exists. So just letting you know, it's a more intermediate handstand shape. Gonna be here. 1, 2, big push. Look to the ceiling. Yeah, you're tucking your pelvis. If that makes sense, you can just stay here. See how it feels. You can also bend one knee. Stay. Or if you want to be brave enough, you can try to flow off and bring it back and look down. Bring it down. Yeah, it's a different perspective because you're gonna look to the ceiling and your feet. Look for feet. See how it feels. Don't stress if it doesn't work. Not a big deal. Squeeze your butt. Make sure your pelvis are super yes engaged. Nice, nice, Belinda. Yeah, nice, Belinda. Nice, Mel. Nice, Diane. Nice, Nikki. See, everyone is kind of able to flow off. On, right? Nice. For some people, the thing is, this one is definitely more challenging to balance when you're learning the balance. So that's why, like, we usually teach that after the person's already pretty comfortable in the center of the room. But in another way, I feel that it's a little bit easier to reach the potential of your shoulder, especially push and opening with your head in, then look down. You have more flexibility and strength there. So that's why, like, for some people, it feels way, like, not easier, but better. So it exists. It exists all the shapes. You can try straddle and tuck. We're just gonna do full today. So try a couple of times. I'm gonna let you guys play with it before we move on. Nice, Belinda. Yes, Belinda. Hell yeah. Nice. Big push, Nikki. Don't let your shoulders sink, but that was good. Nice, Diane. And keep in mind that this one, another important thing, your hip is really important because if you pike your hip a little bit, it's easier to lose down than the regular one. Yeah, so pay attention to your hip. Make sure you're squeezing your butt and you have your feet slightly back compared to your shoulder position. Now let it try a couple more times. Play with it a little bit, see how it feels. Nice. Nick, you're gonna stay there. Squeeze your butt, push the floor. Just hold. Bend a little bit one of your legs. Just keep one of your feet on a wall. Yes, but keep your knees together. Nice. Okay, there it is. Nice. Good. Nice, Belinda. And another thing that I like about this one is that I don't know if you guys feel it, but I feel a little bit more connected to the feeling of gripping the floor. Because since you don't have your eyes looking down, it's your hands that are going to be controlling it. Yeah, so it's also a nice way to like, oh, if I squeeze, How am I gonna flow off if I'm looking to the floor or to the ceiling? It's because my hands are, this is like really active. Both are, but like when you look down, you don't think about that too much. This one, you have to like do this if you want to flow off. Yeah, try one or two more times and then we're gonna move on. Nice. Nice. Nice, Nikki. Nice. Okay, cool. Does it make sense? Did you guys like it? Ish. You can say you don't. It's okay. For a while, I didn't like it, and then now I like it. And I was learning I didn't like the feeling of looking to the ceiling. Now I do. It's just fun. Like it's different, and it gives you another perspective of the handstand. So keep in mind that exists. Yeah, we're gonna maybe eventually keep playing with other shapes because I wanted to try tuck and straddle. But right now, let's do a couple of entrance. Actually, no, let's do one stomach to all, and then we go to the center, and then we do straddle. So first stomach to all. Let's again try to play a little bit with the movement of your shoulders. So you're gonna find your pull. You're gonna bring your shoulders forward, and you're gonna try to grip with your fingers. I think you just did, and see if you can fall off the wall. Yeah. So you're here, stomach to all. Tuck your pelvis, shoulders forward. Big push. Open your shoulders. Bring your hips over. Touch the wall. Shoulders forward. Open your shoulders. Easier option, you have one of your feet on the wall the entire time, but you're doing the same movement, forward and back. Nice. Keep in mind that this one, you're moving your shoulders. Nice, Nikki. The shoulder movement is the most important one, and your hip needs to like go with it, if that makes sense. So don't move your hips, like your hips go forward and back through your shoulders and not through your hip, if that makes sense. Nice. Yes. Nice, Nikki. Yeah, good job. Good save. Smell. Nice, Nikki. Nice, Diane. Rest. One more try before we move on. Is your butt, Belinda? Just like try to use like the core to control your hip a little bit more. Yes, nice, nice. Good. Rest. And we're gonna finish this position in the center of the room. Yeah. Entrances, literally kick, or you can stop in your L, or you can stop in your foot if you can do it. Try to hold, bring it back. No wall. Yeah. Nice. Nice, Diane. Second leg. You're really close. No, no, you can do your L, but just bring the leg a little bit higher. The second leg. Yes. Nice. Nice. Keep in mind that the entrance, you have to think about a couple of things. So I want everyone to try again better. It's more unstable for your shoulders, so you need to make sure you're not letting your shoulders sink. So when you peak, your shoulders are already pushing and tall. Yeah. Elbow straight. That grip, that's what makes you go more far away, or especially if you're going over. The grip stops you and bring it back. Yeah. So all of these details, think about it and see if you can like nice, but there it is, better. Fix it for like the next tries. Nice. Nice, Nikki. Yes. And you can rest. You don't have to just go, 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 go. This one you can rest in between. Nice. Nice. Last attempt. Breathe. Try one, two, or three more times, and then we're gonna stretch your middle split again to do some straddle. Nice, Nikki. That was a good one. Nice, Belinda. Good save. Okay, good. Find your middle split again. This time we're gonna hold for 2 minutes. Give your shoulders a rest, and then we finish with a bunch of straddle stuff. Nice. Just stay there. Just hold. Now, 90 more seconds. Nice, half of it. 1 more minute. 30 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, and slowly get out of there. Bend your knees. You're off to the side. Nice. Give it a little on your legs if you need. Cool. From here, we're gonna start with the wall. Yes, stomach to wall, same thing. You're gonna try to see if you can fall off the wall. You can use the same drill we use with the full, which is bringing your shoulders slightly forward, gripping and opening. Or you can just try to see if you, with where you are stacked already, if you can try to find where the position is to see if you can flow off and hold your pelvis. Yeah, you have to keep in mind that your butt goes slightly over your shoulders. Let's go. Stomach to wall. Okay, don't straddle. Yes. That was great. Now you repeat the same, but in a strap. I don't know. I'm asking because maybe you have, I don't know. Sometimes I ask people, oh, we don't do it. And then there's an injury or something that it's hurting. And like, okay, that's fair. Keep in mind this one, squeeze your butt in a thighs to keep your legs in in an active straddle. That's also helpful. Try to not let your legs just hanging there with no action. Nice, sneaky, but then bring your shoulders back, squeeze your butt. Yes, there it is. Better. Yes. Nice, Diane.
What did you mean bring my shoulders back?
When you when you bring your, if you try in this drill where you bring your shoulders forward and you bring your hips over to balance, you need to like slightly open your shoulder back. Yeah, it's the same drill. So you have to think about bringing your shoulders under your hips. Because if you moved forward to balance, you need to bring it back. Nice, Mel. Nice. Nice. Okay. Good job. Nice. Nice. Need the last attempt with the wall before we start doing some entrances. We can rest if we need. Nice. Okay, one more, two more tries. Then we're not gonna have the wall. Nice. Okay. Everyone is doing great. Keep in mind that straddle can feel challenging. Okay. Let's start the entrances. We're gonna start with the cartwheel one, which is the more like easier one for your shoulders. Yeah. You're gonna cartwheel. You can have the wall behind you if you're scared, but ideally you don't have the wall. Cartwheel. Me and my that's not a good way to do it. Cartwheel. Try to stop in your straddle, even if it's for 1 second, and bring it down. Even if you don't stop, try to find the shape. Try to fix your legs towards the middle split before you come back down. Yeah, even if you don't stay, just think about I'm kicking. I need to rotate my hip flexor straddle down. Okay, do both sides. Nice, Belinda. A little bit more hip flexor, and you would have stayed. Just the legs. Nice, Nikki. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys play a little bit with it. And I want you to remember your legs. Push straight the legs. Nice. Rotate the legs towards the middle split. Keep your shoulders tall. Don't let the shoulders sink down. Yeah, if you use more momentum with your legs, it's easier to bring your hips over. So all the details to think about. Try again. Nice. Good job, Nikki. Better. Nice, Diane. Closer. Nice, Belinda. That was better too. Good job. Cool. Cool. So you're gonna keep doing that, but this time I'm gonna let you guys use the wall. You're gonna cartwheel to a full. You can touch the wall. So I like you're bringing your hips over enough. Cartwheel, find your full, put your feet on the wall. Yeah, because then you can balance. With your feet on the wall, or you're gonna try to flow off, open to your straddle and cartwheel down. Or you can keep your feet on the floor, go slowly toward the straddle and cartwheel down. Does it make sense? No? So look at me. You're gonna do your cartwheel, but you're just gonna use the wall to like help you with the balance. So everyone is kind of doing it correctly. You're just gonna use the wall to bring it up. So we're here. 1, 2. You have your full. So right away you put your foot on the wall, big push, tuck your pelvis. Or you're gonna try to flow off, open to a straddle and cartwheel. That would be like the most controlled way to do it. Or you stay here, one foot on a wall, keep your foot on a wall, rotate, rotate, rotate. You have to rotate the other leg and bring it down. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. If you're using the wall, only one of your foot on the wall and you're rotating your leg at the end. I don't want you to stay with one leg opening. You have to find your, like the straddle position to finish. Only one leg on the wall, one foot. Nice, Belinda. Nice. Diane, put your feet on the wall faster. Nice, Belinda, but no butt on the wall. The transition is correct, but try to go a little bit, like try to take your butt off the wall faster before you find your straddle. Nice, Nikki. Rotate the legs. Nice. Yeah, there it is. Better. Good job. Nice. Nice, Belinda. There's a straddle. Nice. Good job. That was great. You're safe. You're good. Mm, Lower, Belinda. Don't rush it. Almost, Mel. That was a good entrance, though. Nice, Belinda. Yes. Good fight there. Rotate the leg, Nikki. Good. You have like two or three more times to try. And then we're gonna move on to the one that everyone hates, but it's been forever we don't do it. We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna, I don't know, gaslight yourself and pretend you like it. Okay, finish a little bit more the cartwheels to finish. Do like one more time inside. Same drill, and then we're gonna do the straddle jumps. Nice, Nikki. Ooh, nice, Nikki. Great entrance, but where's the straddle? That was a great entrance, though. Rotate the leg, then the other one. Slowly try to stay with your. Yes, nice. Good job, Nikki. Better. Nice. Good job. Okay. Everyone rest. And we're going to do some straddle jumps. It's going to be great. I'm going to give the option if you want, if you have something safe you can step on, you can do your jumps from, I don't know, a bench or I don't know, a box. You can step on something. Yeah. Or you're going to be doing the jumps in the center of the room. So same idea. We're here. Yeah. Go as far as you can go, bring it back. Look at my shoulder where it's doing. My shoulder is a little bit forward. When I bring it up, I open my shoulders and bring it under my hips. So that's the thing we've been doing the whole class. This straddle, it's more challenging, of course, because you start with both of your feet lower. So it's way heavier to bring your hips over. But it's the same idea of like kicks. I know. Try. You can step on something if you want to do on like the jumps are easier if your hips are higher. So if you want to try first I don't know, get like a bench or something that it's safe though, and jump from there. Feel free to do it. I know, Nikki. There you go. Nice. Nikki, what about the shoulders? On the other way, the shoulders go back, not forward. If you bring your shoulders forward, then you're gonna bring your face to the to the floor. We don't want any face on the floor. We want the face to like we want you to be safe. So shoulders back. Belinda, I'm gonna let you use the wall, but then when you bring it up, I want you to open your shoulders. That drill, like it's helpful, but it's in my opinion, it's a little bit harder, but you can try. When you bring your hips up, take your shoulders off the wall, upper back off the wall. Does it make sense? Because then you're gonna find your straddle shape. Yeah? Nice, Nikki. Shoulders, Nikki. Okay, so look at me, everyone. We're gonna do the drill Belinda is doing, but we're gonna actually get out of the wall. Okay? So a lot of people are doing like really close to the wall over here and using the shoulder against the wall, which is fine, like especially if you're learning press. But if that's what you're gonna do, I want you to jump and see if you can get out of the wall and just leave your butt on the wall. Let's see if I can do it because it's been forever. So you're here, off, and down, off. Does it make sense? So you're gonna jump with the back on the wall, which is gonna help in a way. But when your hips bring it up, open your shoulders, take your back off the wall, just your butt stays on the wall. Okay, try. Nice, Mel. There it is. Good job. Did your legs, Belinda? Use the power of your legs to bring it up. Nikki's sad. Nikki's just sad and just looking to the floor. Nikki, keep in mind that's a strength move. Like we're just gonna keep doing it and get stronger in that position. Shadow jumps are really challenging for a lot of people, so don't stress about it. The kicks are way easier than shadow and tuck. Nice. Nice. For like, I don't know, 5 more times. We have what? We have like 4 minutes to finish. Rest. If you start to get tired, remember this is a strength move. So if you're tired, you rest to do it again to have a better set.
Is there any other foot position I can try to get the movement right?
Yeah, yeah. You can try like the thing is you can still need to go up. You can
Yeah.
go down. The down, in my opinion, is even harder, but you can try. You start out of the wall and then you do the negative, and then maybe when you touch the wall, you can try to go over. So you're here, you kick, And then you bring your shoulders forwards, touch, and try to see if you can go up right away. You can try. See if like the down helps you to understand the up. But honestly, the other shapes would be tuck or frog. Both of them, you're more compressed. So you can try also, but theoretically it's harder. But if it makes more sense for your body, maybe it makes more sense for your body. Nice. So round, round, round forward. Yes. Nice. Good. That was good. Nice. If everyone wants to try once or twice, feel free to do that. You kick up, find a straddle, and then try to round your back, put your back on the wall. Nice. And that way you're like training, you're conditioning the negative, which helps with the up. It's just lighter than the up. Nice. Last attempt. I know this one is hard for everyone and everyone hate it, but I promise we're gonna keep doing it and we're gonna get better at it eventually. Yeah, it's a strength move again. Shoulder strength. So that's why it's challenging. Like if you think about a straddle jump, it's kind of pressed with momentum because of the position of your shoulder. So that's why it's way heavier than the kicks. Yeah, but don't stress about it. We're doing the work. We're gonna get better at it. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Just we're gonna keep doing it. Okay. Okay. Good job, everyone. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, thanks for coming.